Okay, it's late. It's another long day, and it's raining, and it's getting dark. But I wanted to talk to you guys today anyway. I want to talk to you guys as family members, the significant others, the caregivers, the friends, because there's one common thread I think that links all of you, and that is that you want to help. But sometimes the kindest, most well meaning people can accidentally say some of the most hurtful things. Not because you mean to, but because sometimes you just simply don't know what to say. So today I wanted to just go over a few things that are probably better left unsaid and then share some things with you that you can say instead, okay? So things not to say, all right? At least you're alive. I understand the intention behind this one. I really do. But imagine someone has just lost their independence, their career, their confidence, their ability to drive, their ability to use maybe one whole side of their body. I mean, these are real losses. So a better response might be, I'm so sorry you're going through this. Or something like, I can't imagine how hard this must be. Sometimes people don't need, I mean, not sometimes, usually people don't need fixing. They just need our understanding. Okay. Another thing not to say is, you look great. Again, usually this comes from like, a place of good intention, but many stroke survivors are dealing with invisible challenges, things like extreme fatigue, visual impairments, memory problems, balance problems, maybe pain, sensory changes, things like that. So they may look fine from the outside looking in while feeling anything but fine. So instead, maybe say, how are you really doing today? Okay. Another thing not to say, you'll be back to normal soon, or you'll be back to normal in no time. The truth is, none of us knows that. Hope is wonderful, false certainty isn't. So instead, you can say, I'm here with you no matter what. That promise is actually far more comforting to almost anyone who hears it. Okay. Another thing not to say, just stay positive. That's a good one. This one usually comes again from a place of love and good intention. But stroke survivors, just like anyone else, are allowed to have bad days. They're allowed to grieve. They're allowed to feel scared. Being positive doesn't mean pretending everything is okay. Sometimes positivity looks like just getting out of the bed in the morning when you really don't feel like it. Okay. Another thing to avoid saying is, you're not trying, or you're not trying hard enough. You need to push more. Please be very careful with this one. Sometimes what can look like a lack of effort can actually be, extreme fatigue, delayed processing, depression, pain, fear, sensory overload. So instead, say something like, what feels hardest to you today? This is so much better because it opens up a conversation instead of creating a feeling of shame. Okay. Another thing to keep in mind and to try to avoid saying is, hurry up. Come on, hurry up. You need to be faster. Maybe you're running late. Maybe dinner's ready and it's getting cold. Maybe you're just trying to help. But after a stroke, for some people, things can just take longer. So instead, take a breath, slow down, give them time, because just always remember this: one of the greatest gifts you can give someone after a stroke is patience. And lastly, try not to say, you should be further along, because comparison steals hope. Every stroke is different, every brain injury is different. So recovery times are going to be different for everyone. So celebrate where they are today instead of trying to compare them to someone else or where you hope them to be in the future. Okay. So if you're a caregiver watching this, please try not to hear any of this as a criticism. Please try to take it as a support and encouragement, because we're all going to say the wrong things sometimes. I know I have. I think the important thing here is not about trying to be perfect and always say the right thing. It's just continuing to being willing to learn, because our words do have power. They can make recovery feel heavy or help someone believe that they can keep going. I know stroke survivors tend to have a lot of support and advocates, but you all, as their support system, are honestly one of the most important and influential parts of the recovery process. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for walking this road beside the person you love. I truly hope this was helpful, y'all, and I will see you next time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more DIY videos to help you along the way in your stroke recovery. Struggling at home? Have a question? Leave me a comment. I'm here to help.